Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Bug Fables Mystery Metal Randomizer quest game thing that I'm playing. As I'm trying to do at the beginning of each episode, I'm just walking down the list of medals that I have currently available and equipped. We very recently got the ability for Kabu to dig, which means there's a bunch of spots on the map that are going to be easy to get to that will have things like crystal berries, which I will be able to spend on some more medals. So I definitely want to go around the map and get some of those in some easy places. And actually, there's another one right over here, since I happen to be thinking of it, and this is also the place where we could spend some of our crystal berries to pick up a couple more medals. That seems like a good place to start things off. That was just a lore book there. But let's check out what we could buy for 4 crystal berries. It's 4 to 5 plus smoke. It's pretty good too. It's going to be more expensive than I would like, but because it's for everybody, so it probably costs like 5 or 6 to cast. And we get status booster. Ooh, that's really good for a leaf. If we have anybody we really need to keep frozen in a frigid coffin, status booster is a very good medal, so that's pretty cool. There are a bunch of places just like on the overworld map that I could dig. I don't have like a list of them going or anything. But one place that I can get to now that I can dig is Snakemouth Den, which will enable me to get Leaf's Icicle ability. There's also some new quests, or we'll get to eventually. We already picked up this guy's horn, so we might as well take that quest right now. Stolen item, I do have the cloth, but I don't think I'm ready for that fight, and I think it might only be like a lore book that you get anyway. And Jen and Airy, we'll be able to pick that up in town at some point in the future. So I think for right now... Oh, actually there's another place to dig on this screen. There's actually 2 places to dig on this screen, aren't there? There might be 3 places to dig on this screen. The screen's kind of crazy. It's the starting screen. It's where we began the adventure by the Explorers Association. And it also seems to be hiding all sorts of things. And by hiding, I mean I've already played this game, and so I know most of the secret locations. Oh, our first dark cherries, I believe, have just appeared in my inventory. But yeah, in a moment I'm going to head over to Snakemouth Den, but before I do that, I think there is possibly one other location. This one might just have a spud, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to remember what's here. It is indeed a danger spud. Okay, and what does this say? Can I read this? There's like some notes here, but it doesn't seem that I can read them. Eventually we're going to have the follow-up of the Jen and Airy quest with Sin and Pishy or something. In any case, on the walk to Snakemouth Den, there will be seedling encounters. I don't own Bug Me Not, so I'm definitely going to take the seedling encounters just in case we get a golden seedling. It's a pretty rare chance. We got super lucky that one day, and I failed to capitalize on it. But yeah, I'll meet you guys over at Snakemouth. Alright, so I've made it back to Snakemouth Den. Oh, apparently there's something in this room. Oh, right, I'm not sure if we can get there. Ooh! Right, I don't have Bug Me Not. I was like, how am I still strong enough to have to fight this guy? It's because I'm gonna have to fight every enemy, so let's be careful. Alright, these guys don't have any hit points. It's not a problem in terms of killing the guys, it's just a matter of if they sneak attack me and I end up taking a bunch of damage. Oh, you know what? It's not going to be a problem, because I picked up a couple of items walking over here. So I can just eat an extra crunchy leaf and then pick it back up. Okay, great. And so it seems to me... Right, we picked up a mushroom over here, and then farther over to the right we need V's flying ability to get the item that the detector was going off about over there. So I think we can't get that right now. Anichus... Sure, we'll go ahead and take you out. Oh, there's a seedling as well. Hello, seedling. How much damage do you do to this guy when he's in his armored state? Still 1. Okay. I want Kabu to flip this guy, so we can finish him off. And I'm not sure if you're powerful enough to do it, so let's relay to V and see if V can do it. There we go. Alright. Easy battles. There is an aphid egg, which I really don't need. So we'll leave it behind. Yeah, I guess like the enemy item drop rate is really high in here. I'm just gonna ignore that guy. It's not worth the fight. But the door to Snakemouth Den opened the first time we were in here, but we had fallen down a hole and were never able to tell. Oh, Do I need the crystal to get in here? I forgot about that. Or does the mystery piece go in here? No, that goes in the place down there. So I can't get here yet. I was thinking I could do this super early. But you have to have defeated the sandcastle before you can get back in here. Alright. I had forgotten about that. I was thinking we could get Leaf's Icicle ability really early. But I was wrong. Alright. I will, meet you guys back in town and we'll do some other quests. Alright, next on my list I was going to do Tangerine's quest. And along the way, coming into the Golden Settlement, my detector went off telling me there was something on the screen. And I remembered there was a place to dig. And so now we have dug. And Tangerine's over here. He broke his horn, trying to push the rock, which is very sad. But the good news is, we found his horn, even though it got stolen by bandits. And it's in my inventory. Orange horn. And now he's fixed. Now he's gonna go push the rock. And I guess that opens up Whack-A-Mole to us. And I can't remember if there's also like a digging spot on that screen. So I think we better go check that out. I think we have to witness him actually pushing the rock. Oh, and I'm gonna get the, it would have been the Mighty Pebble medal. But I guess it'll be a randomized medal now. Yeah, it's a mystery medal. Miracle Matter. If ally falls in battle, they'll revive after 2 turns. There's probably clever ways to make that medal work as part of a build. I'm not sure what they are. But remind me, are there any digging spots? No, the detector didn't go off in here. However, there's probably some reward if we get a certain score. Right, yeah, you haven't had any customers because no one's been able to get here and it's been obstructed. I don't have money to play Whack-A-Worm. I put it all in the bank. Alright, at some point the mayor's going to ask us to come back here and play, and at that point I can try to get whatever's going on. Okay, in that case, there was actually something that I remembered about Defiant Root. Last time I was trying to find in the Lost Sands a particular square in the desert that had a medal, and I kept going the wrong direction to get there. And now I remember how to get there, which is you go right from this screen, which is the one thing that I failed to try to do. Oh, and there's going to be some more bandits, who I think are still worth a fair amount of experience, and I'm all healed up right now, so let's do a thing. Let's begin with an Ice Fall. Hiya! Nice! And then V should attack from the front at least once. Yeah, let's just attack the front guy. And then Kabu can dash through. Which, as we all know, is my favorite move. I don't know why I get so much enjoyment out of that, but I really do. You will be able to finish off this guy because you deal extra damage to plants. But you already used one of your turns on an Ice Fall, and as a result of your strong start, you have extra exhaustion. And so instead of 3, you've gone down to 1, and I forgot, because I'm a silly goose. In that case, you can probably finish him off. So let's get one enemy off the battlefield. Alright, and here's another chance for me to mash the buttons. This one's not as fun, though, because you still end up taking damage. Just take less than you would have. Sure, Kabu, pierce some damage through this guy. And V is going to have to knock this guy out of the sky. And then Leaf could go ahead and finish off the guy in the back. even if he hits the wrong button, but let's hit the right button for good measure. This guy also has a dash-through maneuver, but Chikabu's spiky bod is going to deal a little bit of damage to him, and then we can finish him off. Alright. And we'll definitely be able to finish off the bandits quest now. We've killed enough of them. And there's one more up here that it looks like I'm probably going to kill as well, just on this screen. That's the wrong skill. I want this skill. But yeah, in that upper right, it'll bring us to another screen that I think has a medal. And that's where I was trying to go near the end of the last episode, and just couldn't find the right location, and nearly killed myself trying. It's been fun to be close to death a couple of times in this playthrough, even if I mostly know what I'm doing. Oops! Here's an example of... oh gosh, alright. I don't know how to block that. And he's down. What was I saying about how great I am or something? Oh boy. How about we ice fall? Oh, I only managed to hit that guy. That's a bummer. And we'll dash through, because that's what I like to do. Sometimes you don't always go for just the optimal route. Sometimes you just gotta do what's fun. And this is gonna kill nobody. And we've already got one of our team players down. And we're taking lots of damage. And it's all going wrong, but we're having fun. And that's what's important. How about I do... You're almost dead. Yeah, let's do a heavy strike. Leaf is not in great shape either. So let's do another ice fall. I think these are the last enemies that I'm going to encounter. So I think it's all going to be okay. Alright, you've gone down. Do you have enough power to defeat this guy? Yes, I believe so. And I actually hit the right button, too. Alright. Everyone will be back up with 1 hit point. I think what we're going to do is, just in case there is an enemy on the screen and I've forgotten, I'm going to have Leaf in front so I can do this. But it is just the medal. Okay. And Sleepy Needles. Ooh! V, I think, does V have any needle skills yet? I don't remember when she gets them. She has Needle Toss. So that could be a good medal. How much does that cost to equip Sleepy Needles? It only costs 3. And honestly, I'm pretty unlikely to use Break Plus right now. Eventually we'll get into bigger sets of armor enemies, so I think I'm going to equip that. Sleep is kind of a weird status because it does take kind of enemies out of combat for a turn, but the trade-off is that anyone who's asleep starts healing. I think, like, by default, like 1 hit point per turn or something. So there's that trade-off associated with it. Alright, we are on Death's Door, but we did kill all the enemies over here, and so I think I can go back to town and go back to my bed. So I think I'll be safe, so I'll meet you guys over there and we figure out what we're doing next. It occurred to me that before I go back home, I can go ahead and pick up... I guess it doesn't hurt to just have this quest ready. We can go talk to Gotomu about it. I'm not going to do that one, and do I want to do this one? Could I defeat them? Probably. What else would I be doing right now? The other thing we could do, obviously, is try to do the Lost Sands. The things that we're supposed to be doing next in terms of the main quest line. We could give these guys a try. I think they'll be a little bit difficult. But before we do that, if we head over here, I believe I've killed enough bandits that we can get the bandit reward, and we can also at least take up the initial quest from Tomu, who wants the Crimson Ore. Alright, but we don't have it yet. Alright, defeat the bandits. We need to kill 20 of them. Yep, I think I've done that. You've done it, haven't you? I sure have. What do we get? Super Block Plus. Increases damage block to Super Block by 1. I'm not good at doing the awesome blocks, and so that is a good medal, but it is not particularly good for Brian, is the long and the short of it. Alright. I do have a bunch of money in the bank. Remind me, does he have like a Heartberry? Yeah, Heartberry for 100 berries. That wouldn't hurt. I have already been killed a number of times. So for 100 berries, that might be worth it. Yeah, so maybe I'll go buy that while I go back home and sleep and decide exactly what I'm going to do next. I've just been making a habit of whenever I come back to town, fighting a couple seedlings, and this time I got lucky. I have 5 moves, these guys have 5 hit points. I think I have learned offline that taunting with Kabu is a way to make sure that they don't run away, but another way to make sure that they don't run away is to just hit them 5 times in the first round of combat before they get a chance to run away. So long as we execute on all our moves. Alright, and here come the difficult ones. And one more. Oh, we did 0! Oh good, he's attacking. And Kabu's still alive. Great. Okay, we got lucky. I didn't realize that Leaf's strong start and putting him in the back wouldn't deal enough damage. 29 experience points, wow. And, more importantly, a Tangy Berry, which means I can now do Cut's quest of his specialty. So I guess we're going to go do that next, actually. Alright, so here in the Golden Settlement, Cut wants to help have a request. Tangy Berry. You actually found one. I did. I'd found a couple of others and let them get away. There we go. Tangy Carpaccio. This is a dish only I can make. Alright. And I think as a result of having that and also having the crispy donut, it might be the case that Fry's request pops up on the quest board now. A smiling dish, yes. So let's take that. And yeah, Arya's going to want the result of it. Okay. So yeah, cooking is not something that I normally want to do on camera, but in this case, since the whole goal of the series is to do all the quests, and this won't take long at all, we can do some cooking on camera. I have a crispy donut in my inventory. I have a tangy Carpaccio in my inventory. And those are the 2 ingredients in a Queen's dinner, which is what Fry's request is all about. And then the Queen's dinner... Oh! Hopefully I've slept recently. I think Kabu is still down. I forgot that we took this quest and walking into the commercial area was going to cause this to happen. That's a fake Explorer permit. It doesn't have crystals in it. Alright, how am I doing? Oh, I'm all healed up. I don't remember exactly the order of what just happened, but everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Sen and Pishy. I mean, I guess I gotta do it, right? Dash through. And let's see, Sen throws a stick like a boomerang. And... could probably Frigid Coffin you. Alright, sadly it did not work, because I have not equipped the status medal that might make it more likely to work. And I don't remember, I assume you have some defense? I wonder if I should spy these guys. Like, they shouldn't be super tough. Oh, right, let's try out the Sleepy Needle Toss. Gotta try it. I'm kind of awful at aiming this thing. Oh, cool, I put him to sleep. Nice. Right, and you build a wall of rocks with all of your rocks. I've forgotten about that, and so that's going to make Kabu less effective unless I dash through. But the other guy's asleep, so maybe what I want to do is... let's actually spy the guy in back. I can't recall if he has defense or not. Alright, Pishy has... oh, he has 2 defense. Okay, he's a bit of a tank. I did not realize this. In that case, let's do a Hurricane Toss on him with our Super Bee named V. And we'll probably be eating some donuts in here, so let's go ahead and eat one. I could always go and make more if I have to. Alright. Okay, and now he is woken up. But yeah, maybe I want to focus on the guy in the back. I'm not sure what the best strategy is here. I could try another needle toss too. But I think let's try to just focus on dealing tons of damage to Pishy in the back. And Kabu, I think let's have you just relay a turn to V, and actually let's go ahead and spy the guy in the front too. I'm not sure, I can't remember how difficult this fight is overall. Oh, and I forget in this fight. Okay, he doesn't have defense, that's what I wanted to know. I forget in this fight, it might be the case that we don't have to actually defeat them. We just have to beat up on them and they decide to run away. So maybe I just have to deal, yeah, a certain amount of damage, and they bail. And then when we go back to the Explorers Association again, we'll be able to get them. Alright, so we'll be coming back to that shortly, actually. Alright, I did go through some items, and currently I could afford to eat a leaf. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I have a lot of leaves that I've gotten from killing the seedlings. Alright, yes, I took your request. The most sweet thing and the most tangy feeling. I have found them. We're here for the request. You actually did it. They're perfect. And we get a queen's dinner, which would be awesome and delicious, but unfortunately it's also something that Arya wants for Venus as part of her request, and so we're gonna go do that instead. And until I go to the Explorers Association screen, we don't have to worry about running into the Sen and Pishy battle again yet. I don't remember if there's any fighting or anything that goes on with Arya. I don't think there is. Yeah, so I'll just meet you guys over there with the Queen's Dinner. And I also have no recollection at all what the, I want to make Venus an incredible offering. I want to give her a banquet worthy of her. I don't remember what the reward is. So maybe it's going to be an awesome medal. Or maybe it's going to be something not as awesome. Did you bring it? Yes, Queen's Dinner. This is worthy. Great. You go on ahead, I'll catch up in a bit. Alright, here we are with Venus and Arya, and we're gonna enjoy the tastiest dish ever. It's a Queen's Dinner. Oh, myself, says the goddess. Alright, and we get a reduced price. And, oh, I do get a medal, and it's the Mightier Petal medal, the Boulder Toss skill. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Can target airborne enemies. I wonder if it also means that Kabu can target enemies in the back, which will be pretty useful right now, given Kabu's current limitations in terms of a build for him. So that's good. I'm glad to have that. Let me go get prepared for the second half of Sen and Pishy. Actually, it occurred to me while I was here in the Golden Settlement that there was another place that I could dig up, and it's got another crystal berry. I'm up to 3 crystal berries. If I can get one more, we could purchase another medal. Alright, I went ahead and purchased the Heartberry. So let's go ahead and feed that to V. And then we'll have to sleep at the inn in order to get that hit point back. I also changed up my medals a little bit. And so let's take a look at them, and then we'll go and see if we can take down Sen and Pishy. I also refilled my items a little bit, and so I have a bunch of healing items and a couple of crispy donuts. And in terms of medals, I decided to try out Status Booster. Oh, not Status Booster. I'm glad I looked at that. Status Booster on Leaf. Strong Start is still on Leaf. Spiky Bod and Mightier Pebble. And so that way Kabu can actually target the guy in the back. And I'm going to try to take him down first. I think it's going to be the plan. Alright. I didn't mean to save. I was just trying to dash down to the south end of the screen, where we can get the second half of the encounter. Alright, but over in here, Halt, you criminal dorks! Alright. Let's fight him. And I'm glad that I spied them, because I forgot about the fact that now I'll have their spy data for the second half, which is also super useful. So let's see. Yeah, I think we want to have V in front and do a whole lot of hurricane tosses to try to take out the guy in back. I think that's going to be my main strategy here. So yeah, let's try it out. And in the meantime, I might as well have Kabu just like deal some front damage. And I might as well have Leaf do an Ice Fall in case it freezes some of these guys, since his chances of inflicting status effects are improved with the metal. Hey, we froze the guy in the back. Terrific. And then let's have you just turn relay to V, who can deal some damage to this guy in front. Ouch. Didn't manage to block it. Alright. But yeah, I'm still going to focus on what I said I was going to do. And I don't remember how much the Boulder Toss skill does, so I just want to try it out. Boulder Toss at cost 4. Oh, it can hit enemies near the target, too. Interesting. So is this an area effect? Well, I guess we'll find out in just a moment. Press the button shown. Okay. I don't know that I've ever used this. Nice. Oh, that was great. Okay. I like that skill a lot. It's my new favorite thing. Should I try another Ice Fall? I could. It'll probably freeze one of them. It did not freeze either of them. Darn. Okay, I did manage to block that time, which is good. Oh, you can heal too? Alright, that's a good reason to focus on the guy in the back. Okay, so let's see. I think right now Kabu is going to become the healer. So we need a Crispy Donut so that V can do a Hurricane Toss, but we also need to freeze somebody. So let's find out. Actually, let's have V do the Hurricane Toss first. Hopefully V won't go down here. If she does, Kabu could pet talk or have a Magic Seed, so we have options. But we're gonna see if we can Frigid Coffin. I guess you. Darn, it didn't work. Alright, and he's healing, and V goes down. Alright, that was actually kind of good. Oh, he's healing too. Ah! Alright, this is gonna be tough. It was good that V took, like, she only had like 3 hit points left and took 6 hit points of damage, so at least I kind of like took advantage of the damage that way. I think I do want to try to do another Frigid Coffin, and I don't want to spend TP right now, so I am going to spend the Magic Seed to get V back. Although I could Hurricane Toss, too. Yeah, let's take a risk with another one of those, actually. Gonna take a bunch of damage again, but I really want to get Fisky down in the back. And so now, I think you have to eat another Crispy Donut. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan for the moment. Alright, let's get ready to block. Ah, I didn't do it still. Darn it. Alright, did block those. V went down again. This time, Kabu could Pep Talk. It is very important to have V up. Oh, it costs 5? Yuck. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Hurricane Toss would almost finish you off. I really need to get you out of the battlefield. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We are going to Hurricane Toss. And... can't Frigid Coffin, so I think... all I have is a Honeydew Leaf. Ooh, that's not great. Let's use a leaf omelet on V to make sure she stays alive. Alright, they're doing some healing, which is not good. I did block that. Alright, V's still alive. And now you could use the honeyed leaf on V, and she can finish off Pisky with the hurricane toss, I think. Yeah, this seems right. Alright, and then with only one enemy who doesn't have defense to focus on, I'm pretty sure I can just out-endure this guy. Oh, he's still alive. Wait. Crap. So I have to relay to V. Who I believe can still hit for 1. Yes, even through 2 defense. Okay, so he's down. Great. And that makes him stronger for the rest of the battle, which is not great, but we'll live. Can V afford to be in front? Possibly not. Let's move Kabu in front, and we're going to have to take down this wall for Kabu to get through it. So let's start attacking the wall so that Kabu can eventually attack the bad guy. And do you want to... I guess you can attack the bad guy directly. I didn't have any other TP items remaining, right? Yeah. Let's just get the wall out of here, because then it'll be gone forever. Alright, there goes the wall. And then V can start wailing on this guy. And with V in the back, hopefully V is unlikely to get targeted and likely to stay alive. And now I actually want Leaf in front for the future to make sure that everybody stays alive, even though they're not going to hit as hard. So let's keep Leaf in front. And then, actually, if Kabu were to get targeted, it would be very bad. Everyone else can probably survive. So let's actually have Kabu eat one of these, and then I can move him back to the front. Oh, I was wrong about everyone being able to stay alive. Okay, well, V will do the most damage now, so let's have V attack. And Kabu... Oh, Kabu can taunt. And he's got 11 hit points. That's actually a good idea. That'll ensure that Kabu takes the next damage. Alright, which he can definitely live through. And then V can attack. And then Kabu can attack, and hopefully V would block... Also, Kabu shouldn't attack. He should relay to V. Yeah, this is still going to be close. Or, hold on. I could just eat a leaf omelet. That's a smarter thing to do. Let's make sure that V stays alive, because if V stays alive, we're pretty much home free. Alright. Because V can deal a lot of damage. Oh gosh! If she eats the other leaf omelets... Ugh, I'm not sure this is gonna work. Let's eat it, because I think she'll have a better chance, possibly. Okay, yeah, now she's got 10 hit points, because he did a different attack. And so I'm pretty sure I can block this. There we go. And get my final attack. Okay, that was extremely close. I thought this was going to be a difficult battle. I don't know that I played it optimally. But we got a ton of XP, we got a rank up. And so we're going to say everything worked out. I did use a bunch of items, but that's fine. Alright, and of course I'm going to take the medal points, because we want to have all the medals. Alright, and then they try to escape, but Jen and Harry are ready with the sleep bomb. Good job, Jen and Harry. Now you can go lock up the prisoners. And in return, we get a lore book. Alright, well, we got a bunch of experience. So that part is good. Let's see. How many crystal berries do I have right now? 3. Can I think of another easy place to try to dig up another one? Ooh! Speaking of medals, I believe they count as a mini-boss. And you are going to be able to give me a medal. And also I have more medal points that I should spend. Hardened duo of fake explorers. Charge up. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Charge up is pretty good. That's going to turn V into a monster potentially. So I definitely want to wear that. And I have one extra. And there isn't anything really particularly good for it to go to right now. And Mightier Pebble, that was pretty good actually. Spiky Bod, V is mostly in front, and so it might be better for me to wear something else right now. But what else would I wear? I guess actually I'm using skills, and so let's just get another TB Plus on. Yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. Alright, so that'll put us in better shape. Oh, and apparently we got a full... Oh, it was the rank up, of course, that gave us the full heal. Although we're not at maximum TP right now. So maybe I will go sleep at my house. And with that quest done, are there any other quests on our lists? Or are we going to be heading back to the main path? We can't do that yet. We can't do that yet. We can't do that until we get the thing out of the sandcastle I discovered. We can't do that until we get Metal Island. And we can't do that until something. We might need another movement capability or something. Yeah, alright. But we made some good progress in this episode. I think this is a good place to go ahead and call it. I will say I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with another episode of Bug Fables Mystery Metal Randomizer Replay. Whatever I'm going to title this silly thing. I'm recording all these and they're not going to air for a little while. But I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are too. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.